In this video demonstration, we'll show you how to add a DR4000 deduplication appliance to a Dell PowerVault DL backup to disk appliance. First, we'll want to launch the Symantec Backup Exec console. From the Backup Exec console, we'll want to click on the Devices tab. This will list all our devices, and to add the DR4000, we'll want to click on Configure Devices Assistant. The DR4000 will support open storage, but in this demonstration, we'll be adding it as a backup to disk folder. This will launch a wizard which will guide us through adding the DR4000 as a backup to disk folder. First thing we'll need to do is add a name or provide a name, such as DR4000. Next, we'll need to provide the path to the container on the DR4000. On the DR4000, there is always a backup container. However, you can create a new container, as we're doing here. We'll call it Symantec Backups. And these containers can support both NFS or CIFS. In our demo, we're simply going to enable CIFS. You can limit which clients can access the deduplication appliance by providing their IP or fully qualified domain name. In our demo, we'll simply allow for open access and click Create the new container. Now that we've created a container, we'll provide the network path as well as the container name. And click Next. And we can accept the defaults, such as the maximum file size, how many concurrent jobs that we'd like to write to the DR4000. We'll increase that. And our low disk space threshold on the DR4000. Once we've clicked Finish, you can see that the DR4000 backup to disk folder is listed as an available location to write backups to. You can see the properties at the bottom, such as its path. Now we've created two backup jobs. First backup job will write 12.5 gigabytes to our DR4000. To show you what we're backing up, we'll simply go over to our system that is running our backup agent and go into the properties of the folder that we're backing up to show you that we're backing up 12.5 gigabytes. The next thing we'll want to do is change the property of these two jobs to ensure that they're writing to the DR4000 and not another location. So we'll do that by going to the properties under Devices and Media and selecting the DR4000. We'll do that for the original job, which is just started. And we'll do that for the second job, which has been submitted on hold, so it won't actually start until we force it to start. We can monitor the job's progress by going to the job monitor. We can see we're now backing up to the DR4000. Through the magic of video editing, we've already completed our backup job, and now we want to start a second backup job to show the deduplication capability. So let's head on over to the system that we're backing up, and we're going to show you an additional 10 gigabytes of unique data that we are now backing up. So we're going to back up the original 12 gigabytes, which is duplicate, plus an additional 10 gigabytes. You can see that prior to this job starting, we've consumed 12 gigabytes. We'll now start our second job, and again, through the magic of video editing, we can fast forward in time until that job has completed. Now that our second backup job is complete, we can see how much information we've sent to the DR4000. Roughly 23 gigabytes of data was sent to the DR4000. Now we know that 12.5 of that was duplicate. So if we go over to the DR4000's dashboard, we can see we started with 12 gigabytes of used space. Now we've stored 20 gigabytes of used space. So DR4000 deduplicated the first 12.5 gigabytes, and then the next 10 gigabytes which was sent, it compressed, only consuming 8 gigabytes of data on the DR4000. You can see the deduplication in the graph, that it's gone up and then declined as more unique data came in. And we can go into the container of our semantic backups container to see some throughput information, how many files have been ingested over a period of time, and how many bytes have been ingested over a period of time. And so there's some pretty nifty reporting capabilities in the DR4000, allowing you to analyze what has been stored, what has been deduplicated, as well as what has been compressed. So that is our demonstration of the DR4000 with the DL2000 powered by Symantec Backup Exec 2010.